number 3 on the homework. We're going to find these two values. I'm going to get similar question here, and I'll walk you through the process. Okay, this is all calculator work. So you grab your calculator. We're going to do something I don't think I've showed you on the calculator. It's something called math. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong here. It's called Math Solver. Push math, and you go way to the bottom, numeric solver. Okay, hit enter there. Okay, I already got some data in here. I'll just clear it just so I can show you how to get it. So this is chi-squared. Okay, so to find the chi-squared, we're going to go into second, distribute, and it's chi-squared CDF, so number 8. Okay, I already got some values entered here. Looks like they're close to right. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and figure out on this chi-squared curve what this, we called it a z-score, we've called it a t-score, or critical value, okay, and for this chapter 6.4, this is called the chi-squared on the right, this is the chi-squared on the left. So we're going to try to find this value, okay? So we know we're starting at 0, because that's just how variances work. We start at 0 because they're all squared, right? When we had, say, a normal curve, we have 0 in the middle. So we had negative values and positive values. But in a chi, everything is squared, so everything is going to be positive. So we always start our lower limit at 0. Okay? And then we don't know what the upper limit is, so we put an x here. That's why we're using numeric solver. I'm going to put my degrees of freedom. Degrees of freedom is always going to be n minus 1. So 14. We're going to paste that. That goes in the top. In the bottom, we start out with 0.5 times 1 minus your c value. In my case, it's 0.8. Okay, and why are we doing that? So I had a previous problem here. So it's 0.8. So this area is 0.8. How do I find this line? Well, outside of 0.8, this area from here to here is 20%. Okay, so these two added together is 20%. We only want this part, which is, we know the math, it's 10%. So we want 10% added to 80%. We want this value to be 90%. But if you just put this formula in, you can just keep changing this around and it'll always calculate the correct number for you. You don't have to really think about it. Okay, all I did was hit the down arrow from here. And then there should be a number in here. That's the guess, and that's between negative infinity and positive infinity. That's our bound. So we're just putting a guess here. It doesn't really, and for this problem, it doesn't matter what that number is. To figure out what x is here, we put alpha, push alpha, and then solve. Calculator will spin a little bit longer than that. And then a number pops up. This is the right side. This is the chi-squared right side. So 21.064. Okay. To find the left side, go back, just push up. And all we want is this part right here. So this is just going to be half of what's left over, so 1 minus 0.8, 20%, and then we want half of that. Okay? So we're just going to erase the plus 80% here. Hit the down arrow. That guess, that answer that you had before should still be there. So if I push alpha solve, it's going to change to the left side. This is the chi-squared left side. So 7.79 rounded to 3 decimals. And there you go. Okay, next video will be on how to do number 6.